Welcome back, everybody, to the Crypto Sherpa channel, where I read you that crypto news. And yes, that's right, I just read you the news. That's it. Maybe I'll say something about the article, like I did not expect this to happen before a Litecoin ETF, because a spot Ether ETF receives official approval from the SEC. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission gave the green light to several spot Ether ETFs after speculation that the regulatory was considering treating ETH as a security. And again, exactly, just because of that reason, I really did not see it getting pushed through so fast. I thought they would have pushed around with it because they label it as a security. I thought a Litecoin one would have came through because Litecoin's basically identical to Bitcoin. But yeah, so it's approved with a bunch of them. So let's go into this article. In a second landmark decision this year, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has given the regulatory green light to spot Ether exchange-traded funds in the United States. In a May 23rd filing, the SEC approved the 19B-4 filing from Van Eck, BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, Franklin Templeton, ARK21 Shares, Invesco Galaxy, and Bitwise, approving the rule change allowing spot Ether ETFs to be listed and traded on their respective exchanges. The landmark decision came despite speculation that the securities regulator has been investigating whether to label Ether as a security or not. But here it is. Here's an Exchange Commission, the release, and all that. But while the 19Bs-4s have been approved, ETF issuers still need the SEC to sign off on their respective S1 registration statements for these spot Ether ETFs to officially begin trading. Industry analysts say this could take days, weeks, or even months. The SEC reportedly instructed applicants to accelerate their 19B-4 filings on May 20th, and the removal of staking is the most notable amendment seen across several filings. So I guess they had to remove the staking aspect of it. So it kind of sucks. So, but I think like in other places like Hong Kong are like going for the staking and not might follow, but that's just what I've been stumbling on seeing lately. But let's continue on. The SEC did not announce approval of Hashdex's spot Ether ETF application. Excuse me. The asset manager investment vehicle had a final deadline with the commission set for May 30th. Ahead of Grayscale, Invesco Galaxy, BlackRock, and Fidelity, it's unclear whether the SEC will ultimately approve Hashdex's ETF. Now, the SEC approval comes a day after the United States House of Representatives members voted in favor of legislation many believe will provide more regulatory clarity to the cryptocurrency industry, and the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act will clarify those rules of the SEC and Commodity Futures Trading Commission, but it still needs to be passed by the Senate and signed into law. Now, the spot Ether ETF approval comes 4.5 months after the SEC approved several spot Bitcoin ETF applications on January 10th, making an industry first. According to data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro, the price of ETH rose to more than $3,900 immediately after following the SEC announcement, then dropped back down to $3,759 at the time of this publication. So yeah, it did just, it spiked up from the news. People buy the news and again, they expect the same stuff to happen like the Bitcoin ETF did. It's just going to gobble it up. And ETH still has a burn feature. So the more transactions that happen on it, the more ETH gets burnt, and which could make it deflationary. But yeah, so that's it for you. The spot ETF got approved. Give it a couple months until you really maybe see a notice in the price action. Now, I hope you enjoyed this article read through. And if so, smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out. Baxter.